just showcasing how amazing our Vornado tower is. We're showcasing in this specific demo the maximum amount of input that any kind of unit can get means the maximum kind of output that somebody can get, right? Does that make sense?
It makes sense, it makes sense.
When this comes back up, I'll show you. But basically what is happening in this unit right now is it's taking the air from behind and it's pushing it 60 feet forward. Not 5 feet, not 10 feet like maybe your typical fan, but then again, this isn't a typical fan. This is an ultra high performance fan, also known as an air circulator. And when we have our tower fan version of that, our tower circulator, it is called VFlow technology. So what we're seeing, I can do it again. Matt, you're gonna get smoked out.
I'm moving out the way. I'm moving out the way.
Max input means max output. All of that steam is going directly into our unit and it's all going straight back out. What you can't see is that it's actually gonna travel 60 full feet to the other side of the studio before it technically is supposed to bounce off the walls, bounce off the ceiling to go back into the unit.
So let's just give everybody a little bit of a backstory here of why this is so good, because Vornado is a company that's been around since the 1940s.
Correct.
This has always been a premium company that's about the truly latest, greatest, groundbreaking technology to bring, I suppose, healthier and easier and more comfortable conditions inside our home. This is not a fan. This is not a fan, this is an air circulator. This is not a fan that's gonna oscillate one way and then the other way and you kind of feel comfortable for a second before it goes off you. This is a whole different ball game. Now, here's why I was so excited. When they said we could do it at an Adam show price of $64.95, I knew it would give me the opportunity to speak to everyone out there who is experiencing those temperatures like we were just having fun with on our weather map. A lot of us start to feel the heat, and Megan, we run to the store, we go to the red store, the blue store, and we grab whatever fan is available.
Correct.
Because so many of them are sold out. You and I and Megan can go and buy a fan for $64 and change in every store in America today. Yeah. But to buy something like this is a whole different ball game. If you take one thing away from this presentation, please know this. Vornado is one of the premier brands. They come with a crazy 5-year warranty, and they are not fans. They are air circulators that makes the whole room comfortable. So for the same price that you would spend on a regular fan, you're getting something that is 3, 4, 5, 10 notches above that and so much better. That's why I was excited about this Adam show price of less than 65 bucks, because this is a great big unit.
It is a big unit, and this is considered our compact unit. But it's really, really great, because most of the time when you think about any kind of tower unit, you think about a fan that can't really disperse the air, because since it's not in a small space like you would think a typical fan going directly out, it's dispersed along a large length. You think there's not a lot, but this is 29 inches of high input and high output. What you're seeing in the video is the contrasting difference between an oscillating fan, which we don't oscillate, we circulate. You see, all right, in the bottom picture, one person's cool, then the other person's cool, but notice both people are not cool at the same time.
Right.
With the Vornado, everybody in the room is cool at the same time. That's where this is different. So instead of just getting a little bit here and a little bit there, you're talking about moving all the air in the room. And no matter where you live, you're always gonna have those spots by the window that are a little bit hotter, and you're gonna have the spots by the vent that are a little bit cooler. Yeah. By circulating all the air, you're blending the hot spots with the cool spots, making one united temperature where everybody in the room is more comfortable. Whether you're standing, sitting on one side or the other, everyone's cool.
It's just a much better solution. I've only had the chance to present Vornado maybe 3 times in the time that I've been at HSN, and it does take a little while to kind of understand the difference, because, listen, you and I both, you look at this, you go, it's a fan. What is he talking about? He's getting excited, it's a fan. It's not. That's what takes a lot to kind of understand, but what's inside this is a whole different ball game. Fewer than 700, I believe, or I think it says 720 or 620 available before it's sold out. I did see on our Facebook live stream, where I could see you as well. If you want to go to HSN's Facebook page, we are streaming there right now. I get to read your comments. Zena says, hey Zena, give me that. Vornado brand is quality. It is quality.
It is quality. quality, absolutely. You're talking about a 5-year warranty. That is huge. The reason why they can do that is because they give you true technology. This all actually spurred from plane aviation, having the ability to rework aerodynamics to get planes to get off the ground faster and travel further. They took that technology, and those same engineers created Vornado and started creating air circulators. It exploded in the 1940s, and now today, a lot of people don't know about it because there's all these fans and that we think are doing the job, but you know what? They're not doing the job. They're only blowing a little bit of air for a limited space. What you're getting here is whole room air circulation.
But Megan, if you, okay. If you tell me all of this, right, and you tell me it's better, you tell me it's just an all-round superior unit than a regular fan.
Correct.
It's fine, but then if the price tag is $250, I'm gonna make do.
You're squeamish.
But this is the
not the
same
issue.
price or less than that regular fan. I just had to say
totally
that,
different.
I'm sorry.
But we can always say it, but now let's show it to you.
Okay.
Because what really makes it special for the tower is the VFlow technology, the ability to send air in a V formation up high and down low so that multiple people in the room stay cool down. So what I'm gonna use my little handy dandy remote control that you're gonna get.
You get the remote, you get a remote.
Actually has a little cradle at the top with a little magnet so it doesn't move around as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. I've got my pinwheels because every air circulator needs a little pinwheel fun. I'm gonna be able to put this up high and put this down low. Right now, you're talking about a difference of 3 feet, maybe more if I can go further out. If I stood further away, I would be able to go further out. But I'm getting maximum air in the middle, but I'm still getting air out to the right and out to the left at 3 feet apart. Now, and this is off, by the way. I can turn this around and just to make sure you believe me. It still works. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off using my handy dandy remote. Now I have to physically go over to my oscillating fan, which this is a typical one. I had one of these growing up. I have it on high, but I have to go do that. And then when I stand in front of it, this is maybe 18 inches.
Yeah, I agree.
And I have one going.
You do?
I can go up high, kind of, sort of. It's not the same.
It's not the same?
It is not the same. It's not giving you the same effect. And worse off, if I was to put this on oscillating, I have no fans moving right now. I'm saying, where's the air? Oh, 1, 2. I had 2
hallelujah,
seconds of air.
for 2 seconds.
Are you kidding me?
Jeez.
That is the difference between oscillation and circulation. It's huge.
So Megan, one of our insiders, the lovely Katisa, is actually on our Facebook live stream. And hey, Katisa, and Katisa says, I have Vornado for conference room at work. We love it. Excellent airflow and low sound. You know, a lot of businesses have Vornado. It is a brand that is typically seen as that higher end, true technology. Commercial technology in many senses because it's meant to deliver comfort to larger room and larger spaces. This will do it for you for $64.95. We are down to the final 8 minutes. I have now, I think, 668 left, and with everyone on the phone, about 300 or 400. Please don't misunderstand me. We have great fans on HSN, great fans. The reason why I was captivated with this and asked if we could do it is because they agreed to do an Adam show price. Vornado, listen, there's no hiding it. Vornado is more money, typically it is. You pay more money for Vornado. But those of us that have it say it's worth it, because it is. Tonight, it's not more money. You're spending the same on Vornado, not a fan, an air circulator. You're spending less money on a Vornado than you would on a regular fan. That's why I'm so excited to do it. And it's not like it's a small thing. Like it's one of these personal ones that only does, you know, your desk at work or on your bedside. This is going to be the whole room. So let's go to California. Christina, welcome to the show. You're with Megan and Adam. How are you tonight?
Hi, how are you?
Good, Christina. Is it true that you own a Vornado?
I do. I want to buy more. I have. It's everything you guys say it is. I don't like my other fans anymore. I have not turned on my AC. And everyone that sits around the sectional is getting air. No one is waiting anymore. I'm having the best summer so far. I love this product. I'm ecstatic about it.
Okay, so Christina, you're perfect to ask then. So you would tell all of our viewers right now that this is not like some basic fan that you've purchased in the past, right?
It's not. You're not waiting to feel air. It's not like an oscillating fan where you have to wait for it. Nobody's suffering anymore. You have this constant airflow. It's amazing. I'm just saying, I'm just thrilled for the summer. I'm not a summer person, and I'm loving this fan.
Oh.
It works wonderfully, and as you and I set it on the second level,
Right.
and it's perfect. And as the day gets hotter, I can raise it, and I'm just cooled for the whole entire day.
Christina.
I love it. I can't speak enough about it.
Well, we can't say enough about you. What a wonderful call. Thank you so much from all of us here at the Monday Night Show. Your words are very powerful. They really are. If you have a Vornado, we'd love to talk to you as well. We see so many great products, and it's hard sometimes to differentiate what one does versus another. This is a product that's going to give you all year long comfort because it's going to circulate that air throughout the summertime and also in the wintertime. Think about that. If you have a heater in the room, this is going to help push that heat, that hot air all around. So it really is a 365 days a year product that you'll use. Just a reminder, it does come with a remote control that sits neatly and tidily right on the top. It has like a little nesting area, so you're not going to lose it. So remote control, the Vornado brand, whole room air circulator. I think we've proven the point just about, Megan, that it works like a dream.
Well, and I love what Christina had to say about what's going on with this Vornado. It is not your typical fan. And the way I discovered air circulators was actually almost 2 years ago when my air conditioning broke and I had to get a completely new AC unit. And when the people came to actually fix our AC unit, they did not bring a fan.
Right.
Thank goodness, because I had purchased 3 the day before and it still didn't cool off just the room that my family was in. They brought an air circulator. They brought a Vornado air circulator. And that's when I became an instant customer, when they brought this into my home and finally cooled off all the people in my home, which, by the way, included my newborn baby. He was a year at that point. But that was really comforting to know that I can pull this out of storage, let's say if I wanted to put it away, and it's gonna last me 5 full years. To know that if I wanna use it in the winter time and have it near my space heater or near my vent that's pushing the heat, it's gonna go through this 29 inches and be dispersed through my room. To know that if my son is coloring or I'm reading a book, there's not so much direct air that it's making my eyes water and blowing my papers everywhere. That's not the purpose of this. You put this in the corner of a room and all the air just casually goes around the room, constantly being circulated. It's not blowing you away.
Right.
It's a totally different technology than when we used to be like this and go, into the fan, you know? It's not like that anymore. Now it's about being comfort and everyone having a good time.
And there's not that buffeting sound or that buffering sound, as it were.
And it's not loud.
That chopping the air all the time. It's just fabulous. We have like 4 minutes left. We'll do as many more demonstrations as we can do. How many left now, Alison? My eyes are not what they used to be. I think I see 550 with everyone on the phone line.
Pretty good.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. I'm straining to see him. With everyone on the phone, a couple hundred maybe. I see that Daria just ordered in New York. Congratulations, it's gonna be a hot summer, but you're gonna be cool and comfortable. Calvin in Arizona is gonna be cool as a cucumber. Kathleen in Minnesota also just jumped in on Vornado. And Stephen in Florida, who I can obviously speak to because Stephen is here where we are. It is hot.
And you know what? I saw on the news today that nationwide, it's supposed to be a scorcher at the end of the week. What it is right now is supposed to be nothing. It's supposed to be triple digit.
It's going to
heat
get
index
worse.
At the very end of the week. So rough.
We'll get this to you in just a couple days.
We'll be okay with this. All right, so we talked about the difference between oscillation versus circulation.
Yes.
But we can talk about technology, but it's so much easier to see it. So I can take my little handy dandy remote, which, by the way, we haven't even walked through this, but you have the ability to turn it on, put it on low, medium, high, or set a timer. So now it's energy efficient as well. I can go ahead, click it on, it's gonna automatically go to high, which if you can hear that, that's what high sounds like. It's rather comforting. And now I have the ability to get air up high and air down low. Constantly, and it's gonna be moving around the whole room. Again, we talked about this VFlow technology. What's happening is that this beautiful grill is not just pretty, it's actually distributing the air in a specific direction. So at the top, it's taking it to the left, and at the bottom, it's taking it to the right. That's making a V. And you know, as a V goes out, it only gets wider. That's why when I take my handy dandy pinwheels, I have the ability to have one up high to the right and one down low to the left, and I'm still gonna have both of them moving at the exact same time at about 3 feet apart. Again, I can come on over here. I have this all the way blasted on the highest level, and I can come to my oscillating fan and I can get both of them to go at about 12 inches.
Not bad.
But as soon as I go to 18 inches, I can only get one of them to move. This is the difference, folks.
The difference is clear, though. You see it. And again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but what did you just pay for that fan? This must have been $30, $40.
This is the fan I purchased. I had to buy 3 of them to cool us down when our AC unit broke.
See?
One of these did the trick. I had to buy 3 of these. And then again, what about the 5-year warranty? This is going to last. By the way, Vornados tend to save you about $15 a month on average. So this baby's not only going to pay for itself, it's like it's almost paying you for the next 5 years.
Thank you, Megan Clemente. We appreciate you very much. And the Vornado brand, thank you to them for doing this for us with our Adam show price. Less than $65, just in time for the hot, hot weather. We'll let you know if and when it officially sells out. Okay, we're going to keep on going. We showed you earlier the lovely Ellen Bunner. Miss Bunner was making the bed with a premium duck down comforter. Ellen, we are going to end this hour a big way with you. What a price, what a deal. What is it?
This is so exciting because